Hi, my name is Mike O'Shea. I'm the lead pastor at Waterville Community Church in Waterville, Ohio. I've been here about 13 years. We recently completed a expansion and renovation project with Weaver Commercial Contractors. What launched us into the project initially was we had some infrastructure issues. We needed to replace the roof on our existing building and all of our HVAC units, and of course that was going to cost a lot of money. And so our leadership team asked the question, does this building really work for us? Is this a building that's going to work for us 25 years down the road? And the answer was, we pretty easily came to realize, was no. And so we began thinking about what are the major issues with our existing building. One was a kind of enough space for our kids in a kind of secure location. We have a lot of kids in our church and we didn't have enough classroom space. And what classroom space we did have was not secure. So in addition to new roof and HVAC systems, we wanted to create an expanded area, a classroom space for kids and adult education that was secure, had its own bathroom space, those sorts of things. And then kind of a central sort of lobby, central gathering area, wayfinding space. When you came into our old building, it was really hard to know where to go. The lobbies were very tight. They were incredibly loud. It was very hard to spend any time in them with people. And so those were the three issues that we identified that we needed to address: the infrastructure, kids space, secure bathrooms, and then kind of a central gathering, wayfinding space. So to address those, we kind of blew out the middle of our old building. We added an extension that essentially created a big central lobby space at your main entryway, at your main kind of wayfinding point. You can see every other section of the church from that main entryway. The north end of our building, which used to be a community room in our offices, that got totally gutted and redone. So now we have a smaller, more functional community room and a bunch of larger classrooms with secured bathroom space, and that's all behind a kind of secure fire door. We relocated our offices to the center of our building, so they're right in front of you for when people are coming in every day during the week. And then we updated our sanctuary, gave it kind of an aesthetic update. So all of those things kind of addressed. Of course, we put a new roof and new HVAC system. So we addressed all three of our major concerns in a way that makes the building just incredibly effective, usable. We've been in for about a month now, and it's been awesome to see people using it. I think the reason we chose, at the end of the day, that we chose Weaver, there were a couple of reasons. One, it was the prospect of the charrette. The idea that we could put our leadership team in a room, all the conversations that we'd had around what we wanted to do, and in a 3-day span see that vision kind of come to life was really engaging for us, and it was every bit as good as advertised. We walked out of the charrette process with a clear vision of this is what we feel like we need to do, and the pictures and videos that we got made communicating to our congregation what we wanted to do so easy and so effective. The charrette was incredible. But I think the other reason we chose Weaver is because of the people who work there. I mean, builders are builders. There are lots of people out there who could build you a good building. When we sat down and interviewed architect firms and contractors, the reason we chose Weaver is because when we walked away, our thought was we can trust those people. Those are the people that we want to work with. Building is incredibly difficult. There are a million moving pieces. There's a ton of communication. And along the way, things are going to get missed and mistakes are going to get made and stuff's going to happen. We knew we needed to enter into a relationship with people that along the way we could trust and we could have candid conversations with, and we could work through things. And we had that impression of Weaver's personnel when we first met them, and that proved to be true over and over again throughout the process. So could not be happier with the product that we got. We have an incredible building. It's beautiful. We can use it in 100 different ways, but we were thrilled with the process. And we would absolutely recommend Weaver Commercial Contractors to anybody who's looking to do an expansion or a renovation of their project.